All right, we have got 2 players, 2 guns, split screen. We've got guns in our hands when we pick these up. We can shoot from the right camera. We've got projectiles that deal damage, apply damage, and we've got a first-person character blueprint that receives damage and says "ouch." And that was all the previous videos. If some of those aren't working, please rewind, ask a neighbor, ask me. But let's go do the fun part. I'm going to go find you a screenshot of dubious usefulness. Okay, it's kind of like the grail of eternal enchantment. If you come in here, we are going to go open up. I promised you we'd be messing with most of these things. We have already opened you and you and you, I think, and we are going to open the first person character, which we already have. We've seen the viewport before. Don't worry about that body. We're going to fix that very soon in the next video or two. But we just ended up with some event any damage that we took from the projectile right here, apply damage of 25, and we said ouch. I'm going to delete the ouch. I don't want the ouch anymore. Make sure it says ouch before you delete the ouch, though. I always get people who delete stuff before it's tested. This print is for testing. You know, if it says hello, that we're good to go, that we can keep cooking. Okay, so here we go. The next part, I will just explain. We are going to spawn an explosion at our dead guy's location. We're going to play an explosion sound. We're going to go find all the spawn points available, or at least one of them, and we're going to teleport our player over to that, and it's going to be a cheap hack. This is the dollar store version of Respawn. Before we do the $10 version, though, I like the dollar store version because it's easier, cheaper, and it just works, except for a few things that don't work. So here we go. We are going to first spawn emitter at a location. Okay, so I dragged off of here, and I typed SPAWN, found the emitter, and we're going to go choose the emitter called explosion, and it needs to know where. Okay, I don't really care about the rotation of an explosion. The size can just be the normal 111 size, but the location matters. So I need to go right click and type get actor location. Okay, this is a function in Unreal that returns the self. Whenever you see the word self, it's pointing to the name of the blueprint up here, okay? Remember I showed in a previous video that when we hit play in split screen, it said BP first person character 0, BP first person character 1, and 2 and 3 if we had a 4-player game. Well, the self refers to whichever instance or clone that is of our blueprint first person character, okay? So that's sweet. We're going to plug that in for the location, and now whichever character is getting damaged or exploding and dying, it will play the explosion particle system emitter and it's a Niagara particle system, I believe. Let's look and see. It doesn't say. And let's go do something else. We're going to play a sound. Drag off the white arrow, type play sound. Don't do 2D sounds if you can avoid it. We're going to play a sound at a location. That way it's a 3D sound. If we were running around, we'd hear them exploding in our right ear or our left ear and stuff like that. So what sound do we want to play? We're going to play the EXP explosion cue. And it's different. This explosion cue chooses a random one of these two. You can also add echo effects, randomness, delays, all kinds of cool stuff to an explosion cue. So we're going to choose the cue over the sound wave file if we can. And we want a location. Well, perfectly enough, I have a location in mind, the same location where we're playing the explosion. Well, that's nice. Now what happens? I'm going to go back to my screenshot because I forget. Oh, we're going to set the actor location, okay? I'm going to drag off of here and type set actor location. The rotation I'm going to leave alone. I don't really care which way they're pointed. I mean, you might eventually, so you might want to use that one. But we're going to use set actor location. Now, if I knew a position in mind, if I knew the location of this spawn point, I could go, okay, I want 900, 850, and 92. So I come over here and type 900... 850 and 92 in these 3 numbers. That would give me one spawn point that always goes to the same location, and I'm not using this basic player start, which we want to do, okay? So you might think, well, cool, I'm going to right-click here and go find player start. Well, blueprints that are spawned, blueprints generally don't know about each other. Actor blueprints, okay? The level blueprint knows about things in the level. But the level blueprint is a special kind of blueprint that if you turn something orange by clicking on it, you can right-click in the level blueprint and say, hey, get me a reference or a point at this thing in my level. Well, because blueprints like characters are spawned and explosions, we can't right-click and talk about the level because this blueprint does not know about the level. All right, kind of wonky. So we're going to have to do a thing called right-click and get actors, all actors of class. Now, please note, sometimes there's a single actor. These all have an S at the end. Okay, good. We got actors with tag if we wanted to have tags. But we're going to choose actors of class. That'll work the easiest for us. And I'm going to hijack this. I don't want to set the actor location yet. I'm going to bring it over here to make out my code flow. And we're going to choose the class. Well, do you know what it's called? Let's go see. If I click on this and go to the details, it says Player Start. If I come to Content and type Player Start, I'll bet I'd find a blueprint somewhere. But let's just go type PLAYERS. And there are 3 ones there. I want Player Start with the little gamepad, the top one flag, and a gamepad icon. Well, this is a weird loop. It's called an iterator that goes and fetches all of them to a big array or list. So if I had 10 spawn points, it would go get all of them. And now the weird thing is you can't hook this up to this one because this is an array of spawn points and this one's a location. Okay, so we got a couple more things to do. We are going to drag this off and type get random. No. We're going to drag off the blue one. The blue one. Get random. What is it? I want a random. Let me go find the name. I'll just type random. There we go. Random array item. If the word array scares you, it means a list. If you've ever seen Scratch or one of those programs, it's basically a list of all of the player starts or whatever I chose right here in the actor class. Go fetch me all the player starts and then do what? Pick a random one, and I still can't. Well, I could plug that in a new location if I went get actor location, but they're smart enough. They made it so you can plug in a target, a blue actor object to a blue actor object. Okay. So now what? Get a random object and a random player start, and now set the actor's location to that one. Now I can't remember. Sweep will block us along the way. If there's a wall in there, we can't go. Teleport usually says ignore stuff, so we might have to check the box teleport. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll leave that alone. And let's go test it. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to go grab a gun. And I can't quite... I feel really bad. I'm spawn camping this guy. Let's go get player 2 a gun. And I can see the floaty gun there, and I'm going to shoot it. And notice he is not teleporting. Let's go shoot this guy. He's not teleporting. Oh. And it's broken. It says, hey. Oh, collision capsule has to be movable if you'd like to do that. I'm going to go uncheck the teleport. I don't know if that was necessary. Let's go try this again. Player 1, come grab this. Sorry if I told you wrong. Player 2, go get your gun. It didn't break like this last time. I'm going to pause real quick and see what I did wrong. Oh, I feel super duper foolish. Okay. I didn't look at my screenshot close enough. You should have warned me when you saw that it was wrong. I can't. The target is who is setting the actor location. What does this do? This code is going to teleport my spawn point to wherever the explosion happened. If I had all the time in the world, I would just go prove that that's what that code did. But it's a bad code. I need one more block here. I'm going to unlink this. I'm going to right click and break this link or hold Alt to snip a connection. If I don't like it, you hold the Alt button. Let's see right there. Alt snip. Alt is by the space bar, by the way. Drag off of this random and type get actor location, just like in the screenshot. And now my blue spawn player start becomes a single one when I chose a random item from the list. And then that random, the blue, actor, turns yellow when I get actor location. Okay, these colors will help you do Unreal. Well, that's the location I wanted to spawn, and I'm still going to check teleport. And the target self is referring, who is doing the set actor location? Well, it's BP first person character. I feel so foolish. Here we go. Let's go play. You, get the gun. Pew, pew, pew. Now you, get a gun. Watch this, he will teleport. How do I avoid this spawn camping mess? Well, I hope you know that we need to right-click on this spawn point. We can go copy-paste, but my favorite is Control-D or duplicate. And we're going to scooch, 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 scooch. Oops, don't spawn inside the map. That's a bad idea. And scooch, scooch, scooch. And we'll put a spawn point on the other side of the map. I'm going to hit play again. And check this out. I'm going to player 1. He spawned over in the corner. He's going to go grab a gun, and I can't quite see this other guy yet, so I'm going to go grab the gun with player 2. And now they both have guns. Please note, like I said, this is the dollar store version of Respawn, but here we go. Pew! Pew! Hey, where'd he go? He's supposed to... Oh, there's a second spawn point. Come over here. Pew! 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 You know, I don't need to say pew because there is a sound already. Now, I can still spawn camp. I just spin back and forth right here. So maybe I need a bigger map or some more spawn points, but you get the gist. That's a good start to a two-player split-screen shooter game. They both start with the gun again after they respawn, which is maybe a bad idea. I will show you a better way than teleporting your player on death later on, but I'm going to drag a box over all this code in the BP first-person character we made. I'm going to hit the letter C for comment, and I'm going to call this, what, PlayerDeath? This is the code that deals with the player's death. So that's a good name for my comment, and it helps you understand blocks of code with just one glance instead of reading all these 10 blocks and saying, what did this do? So use comments when you can, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.